and white to get this opening set underway. What an incredible environment. Thousands on hand here in Westwood. D-ball out of the gates, number 10, wearing the black uniform, Christian Tritriski, the 6'8" opposite from Bulgaria.
Tritriski up and over the block on the D-ball, but a great pass from the Frenchman, Adrian Rohr, to start us off, get Connor Bloom off the service line.
On the service line now for the Bows is Louis Sakanoko, team's top point scorer on the season. Skylar Varga got a touch. She's got north of 300 kills on the year, number 4 in white. Nick McCray, the head coach for Long Beach State, took over for one legend, and Alan Knight. First year for Nick McCray, running things.
Two-time assistant coach of the year before being named the head coach just prior to this season.
An open net and a swing for Pizzanti. And we have a touch that was warranted. Jake Pizzanti got the kill there for a 1-serving-2.
We're going to see a lot of Pizzanti to Varga that time on the overpass. Varga finds Pizzanti on 2.
Tritriski got it again, evades the block. What a year he has had. So could be said, same could be said for Charlie Wade. In his 17th season, he has led UH to 8 NCAA appearances, winning it all in 2021 and 2022. 2022 was right here at Pauley Pavilion.
Justin Todd will get his first serve of the night, but I love Tritriski. 2 swings, 2 kills, 1 down the line, 1 into the angle.
Justin Todd will let it fly. Goes at Bloom. A rocket and a miss in the cross court for the 6'6" freshman, Wojciech Gajek.
Gajek went off against UH in the title game for the Big West Championship. Out of system there, Varga putting him high off the net.
Tough serve at Kellen Larson, libero. And on a combo play, Skylar Varga, 6'7" senior, averaging 3.2 kills per set, has the put down.
A great pass here, Kellen Larson. He sticks it right on the net. Varga goes 4-4. High cheese for Adrian Rohr.
Pizzanti serves away. Rosenthal, and he feeds his middle, number 20 in the black uniform, Travell Jordan. He touches 12 feet 4 inches.
The transfer from Grand Canyon has made an instant impact on this Rainbow Warriors squad. Goes cross-body off the block of Jackson Christ.
Rosenthal, first team ABC All-American at the service line. Pizzanti feeding Jackson Christ. The middle gets established.
Great pass there, Connor Bloom on that left sideline. The UH servers are going to make him go pass to attack. Great pass to start off his night.
Long Beach State coming in with an 11-match winning streak, and they also lead the nation in aces per set. Sakanoko gets a rip on it. Bloom on a high ball. Out of system swing upcoming for number 10, Tritriski. 3 kills for him. He's doing a little bit of everything so far.
Tritriski got those 2 kills to start us off on the right. Now he comes on the left side in rotation 1 for the Warriors and sides out of system.
Adrian Rohr stepping in, sophomore from France. Regional final, he had 7 aces, including 4 in a row, bringing the firepower. Off of him, 1-up. And we've got a lot of net movement here. What did you see there?
Sakanoko a little aggressive there into the net, but a great swing there by Gajek. Sakanoko dives into the angle and Gajek goes, okay, I'm gonna crank this down the seam. Scores a point for the Beach.
Jackson Christ, second in the nation in aces per set at 1 per frame. Has 48 on the year. Misses well long there on that service try.
Just a bit long off the foot of the line judge. Got to snap that one in. A high toss for the 6'10" freshman from Long Beach.
Here's Travell Jordan. Air free 8 of 12 in the regional final, the win against USC. He got underneath that one. In disarray would be the beach. Connor Bloom tattoos one, looking to go off the top with a block. He misfires, the senior from Huntington Beach, California.
Justin Todd jumping in the middle, out of system, fools Ben Braun, and Christian Tetrisky is able to get the kill.
Jordan will serve Varga. Boom. Got it off the block, and you've got to give credit to Pizzanti, the way he bettered the ball that second contact.
Athletic setter Jake Pizzanti, the redshirt freshman setter from Huntington Beach, puts Connor Bloom in the best spot to kill the ball.
Gajek at the service line. Hit sub 200 in the regional final, and he went for that serve. High risk and not getting the reward off of it.
Both of these libero, both Greenwich for Hawaii and Larson for Long Beach, are so good that all of these servers are going to be aiming for these sidelines, trying to avoid the liberos.
Serve coming to Varga again. Off speed and hanging up there for the shutdown. The bow block. They are 4th in the nation. They average 2.56 blocks per frame.
As we can see here, Pizzanti goes on the 40 to Varga, but Justin Todd hangs just long enough to block it down to the floor.
Tetrisky continues at the service line. An attacking air once again for Gajek. How do they get him a little bit more involved as far as scoring? I thought we might see a challenge from Nick McCray, but not seeing anything beyond him potentially thinking about going for the challenge on the touch.
Gajek just needs to settle into this national semifinal, and he'll be able to get into his groove.
Connor Bloom getting into his own groove as he gets the job done on that left side.
Blasts the ball off Trent Rosenthal. One time through the serving lineup, Hawaii has a 10-7 lead. Connor Bloom, our first server tonight, back to serve again.
Long Beach State leading the series history 54-52 all time against UH. A little overzealous there, short, with a lot of pace attached to that serve for Connor Bloom. Each one of these teams hosted regionals, won regionals in their own right to get here.
Hawaii won in 4 against USC. Long Beach State wins in a sweep against Loyola Chicago. But I think we're in store for 5 sets tonight, Brian.
Certainly has the feeling of doing that, as Gajek, who is hitting .334 on the season, terminates in an out-of-system situation.
Slow start for Gajek, but he gets his first kill, and it's a big one. Second kill, and Ben Braun goes back to serve.
Serve to Greenwich. One up from Gajek. And a free ball is hopelessly placed back over. Justin Todd, the 6'8" redshirt sophomore. Coach Wade says he is emerging into one of the most dominant middle blockers in all the country.
Passes the free ball, and he goes right into the attack on the push one. The connection from Rosenthal to Todd and Travell Jordan in the middle is going to be huge to alleviate some of the pressure on Rohr and Sakanoko on the left side.
Todd with the offering. Unsuccessful that time.
Four service errors early on for Hawaii. Expect them to get into their rhythm. They're going to put as much serving pressure as possible on the beach.
Jake Pizzanti hasn't started every match as the setter, the primary setter now, and it's a short stint at the service line for him.
And Coach McCray told us as a redshirt freshman, he got to play behind Moni Nikolov last season. Now he's in the starting role in the national semifinals, but it was good for him to not start every match. Now he's knows what it's like to come off the bench, knows all the perspectives on the court.
Gajek is denied. Fred Rosenthal into Jordan. Avoids the block, the sharp angle here. And just a shout out to him and the new addition to his family. Rosenthal serving out of the timeout. Jordan stepping right in front of Jackson Christ. What a stop for him.
Jordan does a great job there, diving to his right. Christ on the push one, aiming for area one, but Jordan seals the net and the deal.
Here's Rosenthal at Larson. And things messed up as that pass was a little bit too close to the net. How would you rate the service pressure that we're seeing from both teams so far?
So far, Hawaii is winning the service pressure. Their 4 errors are okay for Coach Wade. He's going to live with that. They need the service pressure. They draw the error, the 3rd error on Wojciech Gajek.
Tread Rosenthal, a thing of beauty from the junior.
Tread Rosenthal does a great job here, serving right down the line. Connor Bloom lets it go, and he pays the price. But Tread Rosenthal, that's something that he practices every day in the offseason, serving right down the line, and it comes to fruition in the national semifinal.
He has had aces in 6 straight matches. It currently is a 5-0 scoring run for the Bows. And they are in front by 8. Serving at Varga. Pizzanti goes back to Varga. And a dink and a score as he attacks the libero in Greenwich, the Canadian.
Pass to kill there, Skylar Varga, an excellent volleyball player, has experience on the Canadian national team, tips that right above the left hand of Adrian Rohr, and Quentin Greenwich unable to pick it up.
Varga, 14 kills, hitting .520 in the regional final. He has got himself an ace. His 49th on the year and his 8th in the last 3 matches combined.
Varga splits the seam right in between Greenwich and Rohr for the ace.
Each are #1 in the nation, and aces per set, 2.24 per frame. Sakanoko getting airborne. Louis Sakanoko, first team AVCA All-American.
2 kills here early on. Luis Sakanoko starts in left back, goes all the way to the right side on the 40. 2 kills for him on the 40 early here in the semifinal.
Adrian Rohr serving at Varga, forcing the overplay. The Beach putting up a mammoth block there, shutting down Tetrisky. His 5th swing, he is 3 of 5 with that 1 hitting error.
As a true freshman, Jackson Christ makes a great close on the block there, sealing the deal. First error for Christian Tetrisky.
And the first error for Hawaii in the match. Sakanoko takes on the block, the one-handed up, and Gajek to Bloom. Rohr blow torches that one from long range.
You can hear the roar of this Hawaii crowd. A great dig by Tread Rosenthal and Jake Pizzanti. As Bloom had to go off speed, but Rosenthal's dig high in the middle of the court, and Rohr has a full approach and detonates for his first kill.
Number 11 in the black uniform, Finn Kearney is serving. Gajek inside the block, and that put a lot of stress on Tetrisky to try and pick that one up.
Pizzanti left that sit a little bit inside, forcing the hand of Gajek to go into the angle, and Tetrisky just not ready for it.
2 kills on 6 swings, sitting in the negative numbers is Gajek. The second service error for the Beach. The Bows have 4 of them.
A slow start for the Beach, but they're starting to find their rhythm before that missed serve as Tetrisky goes back to the line.
Joust, and it's won by Rosenthal. Bloom asserts himself. The Bow block standing tall in the end.
Tread Rosenthal at the net. He's not going to lose a lot of jousts. The 6'11" setter just pushes that one over with ease, and Coach McCray has to take his second time out of the first set.
A blissful start for Hawaii into the red zone with a lead of 8. And when we were talking to their head coach, Charlie Wade, he mentioned that the team right now has never been healthier. They're grooving at the right time. Last year, they got to the Final Four with a very young team, and he said that that was very beneficial this year. Still a young team, but that experience going into a lot of those guys, their sophomore seasons.
Last year, he said to make the Final Four was exceptional, not something they necessarily expected, but was so good. The experience all these guys got on the floor in that kind of setting was tremendous, and I think it's going to pay off for them big time here tonight.
The series history, the 5-set defeat at the hands of Long Beach State for the Bows in the Big West Championship Tournament final just a few weeks ago, but 54-52, the Beach leading. That's 106 matches. It's the most against one opponent in UH history.
Hawaii has come out with a vengeance. They definitely remember what happened just a couple weeks ago, and they are playing very crisp with just 1 error attacking so far compared to the 7 Long Beach State attack errors.
Ace serve, bending that one away from Kellen Larson. What a placement for Tetrisky.
Sideline to sideline, Christian Tetrisky slices that one all the way across the court, and Kellen Larson unable to pop it up.
His 20th ace on the year. More trouble. Gajek got it to go from way out there beyond the 3-meter line and comes up with an improbable, miraculous-like put down.
Great save here, Jake Pizzanti, all-out effort, and Gajek barely finds the slice of that back line. As we're going to see the 6'2" enter the court, Island Doty will set in the back row. Daniil Hershtinovich, the Canadian, will play on the right side in the front row.
New faces out there for the Beach. Connor Bloom, 2 for 6. He's got himself an ace. The 6'5" senior, none in his last 3 matches. He breaks that drought right there.
Doesn't even have to swing 100%. He just puts it right in between Rohr and Sakanoko, drops it right in front of him, and neither one of them can get underneath it.
Rosenthal looks Tetrisky's way. Fred Rosenthal, his 7th helper. Tetrisky leading his team with 4 kills and also paces the match, tied with Gajek, who's got 4 as well.
Tetrisky just makes it look so effortless, gliding through the air, attacking. He has a wide range of attacks, and it's been successful early on.
Louis Sakanoko, the junior from Paris, France, unwinds with a serve. Varga swings away. Rohr attacks the block and brings up a multitude of set points for UH.
Quick first set. UH has looked unstoppable. Adrian Rohr in good system here with Fred Rosenthal, attacks that right arm of Hershtinovich.
Right on down. Championship, having won it all with the Bows in 21 and 22.
Coach Wade has led this Rainbow Warriors squad through the setting likes of Joe Worsley, Jakob Telle, and now Fred Rosenthal on display. With Rosenthal, he says he has the green light to attack from 0 in the first till whenever the match is over. Same went for Telle, same went for Worsley. Coach Wade believes an attacking setter is going to open up the rest of the offense, and Hawaii hits 500 to get us going in the first set.
There's that second service error of the match for the Bows, and a miss from Tristan Tetrisky, who led his team in the first set with 4 kills on 6 swings.
Tetrisky got off to a quick start on both sides of the court. Expect Rosenthal to keep going to Tetrisky out of system.
Rosenthal quick in to number 9, Justin Todd. What did you see there? Was that a centerline violation or a net violation?
One of the Hawaii blockers was in the net, but all three looked at each other and put their hands in the air like it wasn't me. And Coach Wade is going to trust his players and challenge this call on the court.
Each team is given 3 challenges. If you win the challenge, you get to keep the challenge.
It might have been Justin Todd in the middle as Gayak attacked off the block. Looks like it was called right away, so I'd be surprised if this one was overturned. But you can tell how important each point is, challenging a point. 2 points into the set. Coach Wade knows he's got to win all these points early on if he wants to have a chance in the red zone. Maybe on the way down tread Rosenthal, but even if Hawaii were to win this point, it would just be a replay.
And by rule, you cannot make a change, an overturning of the call unless you have indisputable video evidence, which from the angles that we have seen, it is very hard to discern an outright touch. Could be there, but very tough to see based on the video evidence.
Could go either way here as our decision has been made. But once again, this would just be a replay. Long Beach State would go back to serve with a 1-0 lead in this first set if it were to be overturned.
So they're not sure. So they're going to do a jump ball.
So the challenge was successful. UH was not in the net. So they're going to go to a replay since Long Beach State was able to cover the rally and extend it back to 1-0 Long Beach.
Correct, misspoke. Take the point away, and it's the Beach serving away. Pizzanti serving into setback. Louis Sakanoko had 12 kills and 5 blocks in the regional final against USC.
Great play there. Rosenthal goes right to Sakanoko in system, able to get the kill. That makes it a successful challenge for Coach Wade.
Varga, the recipient of the serve, and he'll get it back off a back set. The roll shot, there's a cover. Number 9, Justin Todd, sinking his teeth into that attack.
The Long Beach block comes back onto the Hawaii side. They put it over on 1. Chris runs up to it, but Rosenthal and Todd, like you mentioned, Brian, are waiting for him.
5 blocks now for the Bows. They're out blocking as Sakanoko goes into the net with the serve. The Beach 5-1. That's a big point as to how the match has gone, how it's gone so far.
And the service pressure from Hawaii is great so far. They sided out at 81% in the first set. That's huge. That's going to allow them to go back and rip it every time they serve.
Number 4 in white, Skylar Varga. Just misses. A lot of action and curvature on that service attempt, though. Nearly got it to the sideline.
Nearly caught a piece of that sideline, but with Hawaii being so aggressive serving, it's going to force Long Beach State to be just as aggressive, if not more, from the service line.
4 blocks already for Justin Todd, our server. Gayak got the call, taking on 2 blockers. And it is a 10th assist for Jake Pizzanti.
As we see in the replay here, Pizzanti goes to the short set. Gayak does a great job in his approach, has all areas of the court to attack, and he goes off the block and down.
Jackson Chris, the run up and the service motion. Rosenthal the run through. That's Ward. A couple of touches, hyper vigilant atop the net is the 6'5" outside sophomore.
First one back up at the net to punch it over.
Rosenthal already serving well with aces. Off of Greenwich, and somehow we continue on the point. Varga thumping one from long range, burying that ball deep.
Pizzanti goes to Ben Braun in the middle on the first ball. Greenwich has an incredible up. Braun passes it, and Pizzanti goes on the big to Varga. One-on-none. Great choice. Great selection from Pizzanti.
Varga, the only player in the Final Four that has experience playing with his senior national team. He's from Canada. Rosenthal looking Sakanoko's way. Kept alive off the rebound. Miraculously. The jump set. That frazzles and flusters the block from the Bows as it's Gajek. It was not a timeout, it was a challenge. What did you see, Harry?
Wojciech Gajek foot faulted on the serve. It'll be point Hawaii. Adrian Rohr ready to serve.
Adrian Rohr told a publication in Hawaii that he said when in the Big Ten tournament final they did upside down shakas, that it lit a fire within him. Gave him more reason to want revenge against the beach.
Makes it a little more personal for Hawaii. I don't think they need any extra motivation, though.
The third ace for Long Beach State. Connor Bloom dealing it out at Sakanoko.
A little too much for Sakanoko to handle there. Rosenthal tries to run it down, but the ball goes into the net outside the antenna. It'll be an ace for Connor Bloom. A couple aces early on for the senior.
He's got aces 9 and 10 on the year in this match for number 10. Off a trampoline, Travell Jordan hitting 500 on the season. Hammers that one hard to the surface.
Travell Jordan is just such a raw athletic talent in the middle. You're looking at Rosenthal to Jordan all night, and if the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors can pass, it's going to be a long night in the middle.
Over on one from Jordan. Pass sailing all over the net, and Skylar Varga asserting himself there. Long Beach State has a lead.
Long rallies here. Travell Jordan with an excellent dig at left back. And a lengthy rally. Varga forces the overpass, so then he kills.
Ben Braun serving away. Varga stares that man down, and the double block had Tetrisky surrounded.
Varga does a great job here, gets all the way out to the pin, and then he pushes back into the court, sealing the angle. Big block for the Beach.
Trouble with the pass again. That service pressure, and it's not necessarily the speed, but it's the placement. Hawaii having some issues with that first contact.
And it's not going to generate an ace every time, but if you can make them pass tight with Rosenthal in the back row, it's going to make it a lot harder for him as he set that one into the antenna.
Rosenthal goes to Tetrisky. This time, those two in synergy for the score.
Great set there. We've seen Rosenthal stay on the ground a couple of times. He doesn't need to jump set every ball with the size that he has. He just wants to put Tetrisky in the best spot.
Tetrisky serving and causing chaos on the beach end. Gajek is dug by War. Tetrisky is scooped by Gajek. Greenwich has some room to operate, but not the best of second touches for him, and that didn't give Hawaii that many options.
Incredible defense here, Brian, early in this second set. Back row attackers are absolutely ripping the ball, and Tetrisky and Rohr, along with Gajek, excellent digs in the back row.
11 assists in 2 digs for our server. Jake Pizzanti playing his best volleyball right now, according to his coach. The pancake from Larson off the on-2. Rosenthal looking Sakanoko's way. That is some good response work from Rosenthal after he got picked up on 2.
So many chaos plays here. Kellen Larson, great pancake save. and then Sakanoko goes pass to attack, barely getting a touch off of Gaiek.
Louis Sakanoko. Connor Bloom, Tread Rosenthal, stymies the senior. Rosenthal leads his team in solo blocks. That's number 15 on the campaign.
Tread Rosenthal does a great job with his eye work there. The patience, half jump with Chris, and then he full on commits to Bloom for the stuff.
Bose with 6 blocks to the 2 from the beach. Sakanoko overly ambitious with that serve. That's the 5th service mistake for the Rainbow Warriors.
A little aggressive there. That toss was 5 or 6 feet into the court there, but he went for it, and that's exactly what Coach Wade wants.
You'd expect Skylar Varga, to go after that serve. And he does, but doesn't get the result that he was hoping for. He does lead his team in number of kills with Gaiek each with 5.
Both of these coaches know that the service pressure is going to be a give and take game all night. You're going to give a few errors and you're going to take a few aces, but you're going to have to live with the results no matter what.
Justin Todd bringing it. Short arms the serve. Here comes Jackson Christ, hitting .500 over the first 3 matches against UH already this year.
Jackson Christ, a standout freshman, and he can make his impact felt all over the court, whether it's blocking and attacking or if it's at the serve. He also plays tremendous defense for someone of his stature.
You mentioned here, he'll head back to the bench. Rosenthal with the serve. Connor Bloom off a combination attack gets free for the score, his 3rd put down on an 8th attack.
Great pass there right up to the net. It's going to take Travell Jordan out of the block one-on-one. Connor Bloom into the angle. That's going to be hard to stop. The passing for the Beach much better in this 2nd set, making it one-on-one opportunities for them on the pins.
Connor Bloom, that latest kill gets him out of negative numbers. Gaiek off 2 feet, the explosive serve. Sakanoko teams up with Tread Rosenthal, and those 2 bring the Bows to within 1.
Great pass by Greenwich right on the net. Even against 2 blockers, Louis Sakanoko splits the difference into area 1 for a huge kill. Hawaii back within 1.
Adrian War serves at Larson. Ben Braun, the Ohio State transfer. How good has he been coming in, 1 hitting error over his last 48 attempts?
And Ben Braun is someone who did not get to play due to injury last year in the semifinals. This year, he's up and he's ready. Quick attack in the middle, Pizzanti to Braun.
Bloom will serve at Greenwich. Sakanoko with a swing in zone 4, looking to go cross court. No, for 14 years. Rosenthal out for Sakanoko, beats the block there of Ben Braun, along with Jake Pizzanti.
Pizzanti just not aggressive enough. He's going straight up. He's got to make sure he puts both hands across the net in order to seal the ball, or else Sakanoko is going to have a field day just chipping off the block and down like we just saw.
Kainoa Wade is in, the 6 and opposite, the son of head coach Charlie Wade. Gaiek off a combo play. There was a decoy attacker to try to free him up, but still misses the mark.
Just the 4th attack error for the set for Long Beach, and it's going to let Kainoa Wade have a 2nd shot from the service line.
At Varga, and immediately out of system. Or patrolling the back line. Sakanoko, a couple of quick touches there for the Beach. Skylar Varga in cleanup work. Does he have a touch? That is what they're saying as he comes in out of nowhere and comes in to the rescue.
Crafty play there. Skylar Varga coming off the right side of your screen. He's going to run all the way in and just set it over off the block out of bounds, making it look easy.
16 serving 14. Rosenthal has options. Kudryski, and how amazing this has to feel for him, because last year at the end of the season he had an ankle injury, did not get to play in the NCAA tournament. This year he's healthy and he's shining on a big stage.
He's ready to go. The opposite from Sofia, Bulgaria, left one-on-one on that play, and he's able to convert that into a kill 9 times out of 10.
But does not convert that service try into a made serve. Long Beach State 25-4 on the year. Hawaii 28-5. Fed up the middle, Justin Todd. He is hitting .421 on the year, and his great Big West Player of the Year setter Rosenthal found him.
Even going up against 2 blockers, both Varga and Chris, Todd is able to go thumb down into area 5. Big kill there in the middle.
Sakanoko putting some pressure in serve receive on the Beach, but turning a problem into an antidote in the form of a kill when things don't look all that great. Skylar Varga, how great has he been in out-of-system situations?
Varga is someone that has experience playing on the right side for Long Beach in past seasons. So in rotation 1, he's very comfortable. Catches Tetrisky a little bit off guard there at right back. I'd like to see him play a little bit wider. The kinds of numbers that change cultures, change who's winning national championships. Nick McCray at the center of it for the Beach.
Skylar Varga leading all the match with 7 kills. He's got the offering at Sakanoko. War is blocked by Jackson Crisp. Tetrisky, despite the diving attempt of Kellen Larson, the All-Big West first teamer, Tetrisky found a way.
Tetrisky out of system, took a little bit off of it that time, goes right down the line, gets a piece of the block as Rosenthal sets it from off the court. Bloom trying to take away more of the angle, but Tetrisky still able to catch that left hand.
Finn Kearney in to serve. Rips one at Larson. Crisp fed up the middle, and the 6'10 freshman, the Long Beach native, has himself a kill.
Great kill there, Jackson Crisp.